Self-respect is the respect you have for yourself, while ego is your understanding of your own importance. Hi everybody, are you confused between ego and self-respect? Then stay tuned. Firstly, why are we differentiating between ego and self-respect? Are they so similar that we can't differentiate between them? In fact, there are so many people who do not even know that ego and self-respect are two different things. If you have ever tried to understand the difference between ego and self-respect, then you must have read or heard a statement that there is a thin line between ego and self-respect. It's wrong. There is no thin line, and they are two different aspects. If they are so different, then why can't we differentiate? Why we are unable to recognize our own feelings, that either our reaction or emotion is coming from ego or from self-respect? They are different, yet there is a similarity, and this similarity is the root of the whole confusion. To understand the similarity or to differentiate between the two, first we need to know their individual meanings. We can point out the differences only when we know or understand two things completely. Before we understand the meaning of these two, we must understand that they have relative definitions. Relative to what? Relative to person, as they both refers to on a personal level. For example, success. Everyone has a different definition of success according to their lifestyle, their needs. For person A, having a car, a house and a happy family, a good paying job is success. For person B, running a highly valued business is success. For person C, working at a higher authority in a company is success. So in each cases, they feel successful when they fulfill the definition set by them. Yet, the emotions behind them is similar. All of them wants to be happy and feel satisfied. Similarly, for every person, ego and self-respect comes from a similar thought process, similar emotions. Now what is ego? Ego is I. When we say I'm smart, I'm not a good singer, this is ego. Ego is your understanding of your own importance. Now what is I? I is the false image of oneself created based on how we imagine others looking at us. It's okay to create an image, but the problem arises when there is attachment to a wrong image of myself. And where there is attachment, there is belief, there is emotion. And since we started with false, the related emotions are false. The foundation is negative, hence the emotions are negative. Thus ego is negative. Ego is not only feeling superior but also inferior. Since we are looking at false image and comparing based on this, we compare others based on role, appearance, power, status, age, gender and so many things. And our reaction for others are a result of this comparison. And in this comparison, we always want to be the best at any cost. You can even hurt anyone's emotion for this. You can do anything. Choose the wrong means just to satisfy your ego. Because in ego there is only I, me, mine. You just count on materialistic achievements. And when your ego is shattered, you develop negative emotions such as hatred, jealousy, anger, greed, impatience and the like. You never hesitate to harm and misuse others. We talk so much about ego, but not a single thing about respect. Neither for us nor for others. When you don't respect yourself, how can you respect others? Therefore, self-respect is important. Now, what is self-respect? Self-respect is more than just respecting yourself. Self-respect is knowing what you are and who you are. In self-respect, you know you are a soul. And just like you, everybody is a soul. You treat others just like you treat yourself. That is, for you, everybody is equal. You respect everyone irrespective of their roles, age, money, power. Hence, there is no place for comparisons. You are not only aware of your interests but also of others. You take decisions or do actions keeping in mind everyone's wellness. You know what is right and wrong, and you never hurt others intentionally. You know you have only one to compete with, yourself. In self-respect, you accept what you are and how you are. You set rules and boundaries for yourself. When someone crosses this boundary, that means you are compromising your self-respect. Therefore, you stop them from doing so in a polite manner. You apply these rules for yourself and for others also. You respect others' boundary line as well. And when someone doesn't cooperate, you do not hesitate walking away from them. You see how different both of these concepts are. So why there was a confusion? I told you about a similarity which is creating this whole confusion. Let's talk about that. Both of these produces a feeling of pride. Hence you get confused whether this pride is coming from ego or self-respect. Let's understand this with friendship. Suppose there are two friends with very strong bonding. One friend achieved something good and the other could not. If the friend who has not achieved any success is egoistic, he may or may not appreciate his friend's achievement, but he will be jealous for sure. And jealousy is accompanied by other negative feelings which can ruin their friendship. Let's take the same example and understand that if that friend has no ego but self-respect, how will he behave? He will be very happy for his friend. He will appreciate it and later understand why he did not succeed. He will work on himself and may take his friend's advice, which will make their friendship even stronger. If you do not understand whether your emotion is ego or self-respect, then remember one thing. When my mind gets disturbed by anything or anybody, it's ego. And when my mind is stable, irrespective of anyone or anything, it's self-respect. Now let's summarize what we have seen so far. In ego, there is only I, me and mine. While in self-respect, there is no I, there is only we and ours. Ego is negative and self-respect is positive. In ego, you compare yourself with others. On the other hand, self-respect teaches you that everybody is equal. For ego, there is only self-interest, even at the cost of hurting others. In self-respect, you are aware of everyone's interest and you are conscious of right and wrong. In ego, you want respect since you do not respect yourself. In self-respect, you give and take respect because you know your worth, everybody respects you. Ego gives birth to other negative emotions like anger, hatred, jealousy, insecurity. Whereas with self-respect comes stability, poise, harmony and peace. Ego is bad, but it does not mean that we remove it completely from our lives. And we should not do it. It is like the grass of the garden which has grown too much. But that does not mean that we throw it away from the root. We trim it in such a way that it will beautify your garden. Similarly, detach yourself and let go of the false image your mind has created and know yourself. If this video was able to clarify your confusion of ego and self-respect, then please like this video, leave your thoughts in the comment section and share this with people who you think must see this. That's all for today. I'll see you in the comment section.